brother, the DCC, Mr. Munyoki, this is Mr. Hussein, the TDH team and the research done, the SND family led by Ali, the LSO team in the office, in the house, brother Marsabit from our vision, the religious leaders in the house, the leadership of the women, the youth, the border management committee, the Directorate of Children's Service, representatives from Ethiopia who are here to present to also learn about the research, representing children and women office. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Sija. Yes. First and foremost, we want to appreciate the opportunity that we've had. We thank God in a very special way. I hope our brothers and sisters from across are listening to us. We want to appreciate the leadership of SND for even acknowledging all of us and calling all of us for this presentation of this research. Those who did the research, the TDH team, you did a good work. You mixed all the research methods. That's what you say, John. Yeah. And I think for those who understand what research is, they've done the best. So begin a couple. Yeah, and whatever you presented here is the fact that it's on the ground. Ama namna gani? Wanenu timasu wanumjira mo wanijira? Wanijira. Wanumjira tini? I was asking whether it is a true picture of what's happening on the ground. So John umepata link kwa hivyo utapitisha ujumbe kwa dada yetu ile mwingine. We've learned a lot about what's happening on the ground. I think somebody is coming to tell us about us. Somebody telling you about you, so embarrassing. If somebody comes here and tells you this is how you live in your house, this is how you behave. When your children come, this is where you sleep. This is where you pray. You only pray 2 times in a day. You're a Muslim. All this will be shown. If that happens, it's going to be very embarrassing. And that is what the research shows. That is our state of affairs. So, what I can say is we've mentioned things, the cultural practices. We've mentioned our way of life, which is pastoralism. A brother, the DCC mentioned. Generally, our life is completely different from the rest of the world so much. And then adding everything is the border town. We have the border here. And let me just say it openly here. Because we live at the border, we feel like we must do anything to get our livelihood. Anything. That is the reason why you can find the drugs here. That is the reason why you can find the child trafficking here. That is the reason why we can have child abuse here. That is the reason why we can have child labor here. That is the reason why we can have early marriage here. That is the reason why we can have FGM practice here. We practice everything. And on the other side, we say we will stop practicing these things. But in actual sense, we are doing these things every day. Like FGM. Even the Borana, the president or the king, has passed the law that this should not be practiced. But on the Kenyan side, we try to come up with the laws that will restrict or will stop these practices. But if you want to do this, you take your turn to the side of the border. It's down there, she comes back. And we don't talk about these things. That means we do everything. Even for those people who are doing the drugs, selling the drugs and so on, who are they? Somebody said the rich, the holy, people in Kola, people in Kanzu. Am I saying the truth? Yeah. So you see now, what we say is not what we practice. We say we are drinking water, but we are drinking wine and pretend like we are drinking water. This is the picture of our life here. And unless we stop this, unless we take action against this, when this thing falls on you, especially when it falls on your body, or when it happens to your flesh, when I say your flesh is now your offspring, your child, that is the time when you feel the pain. Otherwise, mtoto si wangu, anafanya mtoto nyumbani, unapiga yeye kofi, unapitisha yeye boda, unapitisha na drugs, you don't care. These things happen every day. You know, we started asking questions each other because we are stakeholders on this. And all of us participate in these things. So not unless we decide, we say we must stop this together, we are not going to find light at the end of the time. We will keep on speaking about these things. We will keep on having the workshops, the seminars, we will have the research done. Maybe you will even get fund. I hope you're going to get fund, Peter. After this, we keep on asking for more funds. The practices continue. Maybe some people will change. It might be very little to some extent, but not unless we join hands, we say, let us all say no to child trafficking. We're not going to move anywhere. So stakeholders are in this house. We must decide. If it is a religious leader in the church, he must speak about it. If it is a sheikh, must speak about it, must condemn. You know, we're talking about we are not aware, or maybe people are not aware. People are aware. By the way, the traffickers know all these laws better than us in the house. That's the reason why you can't get hold of them. Hatuwezi tukashika traffickers kwa sababu wanajua vizuri sheria inasema nini. Okay? They know all these things. And the judiciary team left us. They also have a big role, you know. The security team is in the house. They have a big role. Why is it that we have child trafficking? Why is it that we have wanaitaka nini refugees wakipita wanaitaka bana kuna ile jina Kambata ile jina ya town ile watu wanajua. To the extent my brother from police, when you see these roadblocks on the way, I'm happy that today I did not meet most of them. I pray every day that they